All right. Let's see if we can't make this happen. First of all, thank you for. And I think I have about an hour here to spare on a Friday. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm here on the chat, and I'm also live on Twitter, or is it called X now? Whatever it is, I'm there, and so I'll be seeing you on the live art thread, the official live art thread. Give me 1 second. Yeah, and hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. Again, I appreciate everybody joining me. Hopefully you're following along live on X, joining the art thread. Don't forget to like this broadcast. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to do all the above so we can continue keeping this thing going. Okay, keeping this thing going. And yeah, share it with your peers. Hopefully you like the new setup here that I'm bringing. Damn, look at all those ready to ship artworks behind. Exactly. Yeah, you know, we got the gallery back here fully blown every day. You can come check us out. You can hear us loud and clear. Kyle, Jackie, Superverse, Coraline, Brit Brat, Engage, all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's get right down to business here and get straight to the only official art thread that I personally know about myself. You could correct me if I'm wrong. Time Lord, okay, Time Lord, Kyle, aka Time Lord, in the house. I appreciate you joining. Remember to follow along by dropping your art on the official art thread, twitter.com, or is it x.com/NFT freaks. That's up top there for you to see. Got to get the at symbols in there, though. We got to get the at symbols in there. So, as we continue here, we're going to fall right through. A little disclaimer. Let me get a disclaimer here for you. Let's get this disclaimer going on real quick, okay? I'm reviewing this art thread and clicking art as I go, and I'm freestyling it. So if I miss you because the only thing I'm going after is whatever kind of connects with me at that time. What's up, Brat? What's up, Affection? What's up, Vera? What's up, Mandela? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you share this across the board. But don't get your feelings hurt if your art isn't shared. We got you live at the bar. Let's do it. Let's do it live at the bar. Hey, listen, don't get your feelings hurt if you don't get shared. Don't get stuck on what I say. I'm just a regular person like you. It's just my official feedback at a rapid rate, right? And I got my screens here. I'm just trying to tune in, trying to give people exposure, also trying to get some views going on the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and share this. But again, a disclaimer: do not get upset if you don't get shared this go around. Okay, I'm gonna keep popping this video in and out, but for right now, we're just gonna cruise. So forgive me as I cruise it and take a ride along with me. And we have none other than the man himself, Time Lord here. I love this. I love these pieces he gives us. It's part of the culture. You get the I don't know if you can see my mouse, but you see the trademark X's with the tongue sticking out on the backpack, on the shirt. You see the reflection in the window, right? He's got, it reminds me of this younger Obama look. I don't know why I always think that, but then it wraps up into that culture for me. And I love the dice there as well. I just saw that, the dice, the red and white. I love the red tag on the little sleeve right there. I love the tattoo choice. I just love the way that you made this your final piece. And as I look in that reflection more, I'm trying to figure out what I'm seeing, and I actually think I'm seeing two people. One person walking towards the car with sort of an older school hot rod, and it's amazing. And then obviously I just now caught the actual post-it note. Too late. Top right. Super fire. Share this show. Love to the one and only Time Lord. Let me go down here. Let me go ahead and give Master C his play. Check this out. I love it because when you look at art, you can get lost in it, right? You can see tons of different things that translate into a certain example, a certain definition, right? And when you look at a Master C artwork, you're not seeing regular artwork like you do from everybody in this space, right? It's unique to himself. You can tell it's got that sort of original yet messy, also traditional painting style. You know, when people paint and then the image kind of strikes at you, then you see the bridge, the hair, the eye of the tiger. The message is clean, abstract, art is dead. I mean, you see all these little gifts that kind of pop out at you, continuing hunting and searching down. Check out this piece. Check out this piece from the one and only Dave Harshit, right? Heart tunnel. It's like a young boy discovered it through a cave. Then he's got the reflections up top on the cave, and you must know that Dave's artwork involves his son, so that's actually his son that we're seeing in the actual piece. Very creative. What a way to pull that piece down and strike that emotion. Any parent, any person who has that can fill through with that piece, and I think that's powerful. Here's a piece. Throw some music. Oh man, this is amazing. This is amazing. Truly amazing. Two people getting lost with this spiritual music, letting you float off into the wind, into the sky. Right? This could be a long lost loved one. This could be a lover. This could be a relative. With this is just everything you kind of dream of when you leave this earth, right? Sort of this rapture style feeling, beautifully done. I love the that matches the sort of piece and the feeling. I love the little rainbow colors that you're using within the people floating, and then this sort of blanket or silk or whatever's floating around these clouds. It's just so um, dreamlike, right? Very dreamlike. Next person we want. Holy moly. I don't know how many things I can say about Claw Machine, but I'm going to try to say it right here. Claw Machine constantly, let me get back to the browser real quick. Claw Machine constantly brings this certain flavor, certain style, certain technique. He always brings this quality with him wherever he comes, and here it is again on full display with the sound that matches it. And if you take a look at this, if you take a look at this piece and you draw a symmetrical cross across it, right? You can actually start to see an overlay of where it matches. It's amazing. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for allowing me to look at this. Look at the man superverse AI coming through. This is incredible. Robot finds human, human finds robot. Oh my God. The color choice, right? The debris around, right? I'm kind of looking, trying to figure out what the debris is. I really can't make it out. But then you got the blue eyes in the robot to make it. Oh my God. Then you got the robot that's kind of like the pet, or is it the one that attacked, or is it finding its mother? I don't know what's happening. It looks like I want more. That I'm definitely going to share that. Here's another person I'm going to share, none other than with this trad style, which looks like oil pastel sort of art. And I really like when I get down below and kind of feel, and then it kind of rolls. Coraline. We're going to get that over to you when I leave work here. Second of all, take a look at this piece right here. It's a lot of pain, a lot of emotion that's strapped in here. A lot of people can relate. A lot of people can look at this piece and take this piece home because they've lived this life before. I love the lips. I love the eyes. I love the little reflection. I love the hair. It kind of looks like it's flames, or kind of looks like, just looks like she's been through some rough stuff. We are like witnesses of the scene. Exactly. Love the angle here. Superverse AI. Thanks for the love. Claw's fucking cool as fuck. Plot very cool. Thank you all. Beautiful animation. Reading the chats, coming back and forth. Really appreciate y'all stopping by. Again, I got about an hour in me Friday here. NFT Freaks first live art thread review on X, on Twitter.com/NFT Freaks. Share this with your peers. A Dip into Design by Sibarius. Check this out. Little play on sculpture, little play on art, physical art that you know about, things that you would see in the museum. They played in a digital realm. I love that. It's kind of mind-bending and mind-blowing, where you take digital, physical, and you kind of bend the mind into saying, welcome to NFT, right? And this is a great display by a great artist. I see a lot of good art come from this username. Hopefully you can go back to Twitter, share some of this, make sure other people see it so that we can get to you and also share you. Everybody wants to be shared, so make sure you share your peers here in this space. And real quick, let me bring up the main cam for you here. And I really appreciate everybody that came by and stopped by, really dropping art here in the art thread, supporting me all across the board. Make sure you subscribe, follow, share the stream with your friends and your peers. There's a lot of people in the space, but there's not a lot of people in the space that push artists up. We need to make this a new standard so people come by in this live art review and start finding artists like you. And it starts with you being able to amplify the voice so people know this is the choice. Can't do this by myself. So Alexander Shark, I appreciate all the support you bring. Britt Brat, Mandela, all the support you show me every day. Coraline, everybody in here always showing me love. Thank you so much. This one here is brought to you by Peach Mango Bang. What do you expect? What do you expect, huh? Let's get back to business. Let's get back to business, okay? How y'all liking this so far? How you liking it? If you're liking this, I need to see you. I need to see you. I need to see some hearts. I'm right here in the chat. I need to see some hearts. I need to see some shares. I need people to understand that this is the place to be. 13 minutes in this stream and we've already shared more people than other people already do all day. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow. Let's get back to business. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Let's give By Victor a shot. Let's give By Victor a shot. Kind of got this nuclear sort of biological warfare. I mean, with the world, the way the world's going, look at this weapon back here that you can't really make out to be. I mean, it's a scary sight. You can be put in the mood of this sort of Armageddon time sort of feel, right? And a great way to play that art and bring that through. Kind of going fast because I want a lot of people to get play. Let's give Mandela some play here real quick. Let's check out his art. Let's break it down. I love about Mandela, it's got feel where you're cutting things out of magazines, you're placing it in there. You might have seen this on your lockers in school. You might have seen this on your walls in your room. This is sort of where you catalog your personality, right? People used to do it with their binders. People used to draw on books. People used to do it on paper. And when I look at Mandela's art, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking a little bit of the collage, then I'm looking a little bit of the abstract, then I'm looking and trying to make sense of this. And what I try to do, even when I listen to music, when I look at artists, when I look at people doing things, I try to figure out why you chose exactly this way. And again, art, it's covered. You got the music, you got the eyes, you got desperate, you got listen. Desperate for somebody to listen to my eyes. Then you got lips around, the breast. You got a nose right there. You got an eye in the face. I mean, there are these sort of kind of different interpretations that people can have. Is this a queen that's desperate for attention or for somebody to listen? How do I get that the queen card? Desperate. Got 3 women in here, 4 women now, right? You got this sort of aggression through the paint, right? That's what I'm gonna go with. Queen desperate. It's a queen that's desperate for you to listen and hear her, but all you keep listening and hearing is anything you want. Appreciate you stopping by, being able to let me review that. And there you go, a little bit more coming through. It just keeps going. Let me review this guy right here. Let's break this down real quick. Let's break this down real quick. I said, let's break this down real quick. First of all, right there with that sound, barely being able to see the background, the dust particles flying from the sky, the light shining on this emperor sort of person, the eyes shining. Then in the middle of my vision, it's coming straight at him, sort of blurred right from the start. Then we got this power sound coming in. We got these flakes coming out. We got this person turning into something, getting possessed by something, feeling as if they have a certain supernatural power. Music starts to go faster. You can tell the energy's building up. You see things swaying from the wind, this sort of mysterious sort of wind. You see the blurred coming out from the crowd sitting in a certain position, trying to make out can. We stop right here, but let's back up. Notice how they're not even finished coming through the crowd in the back. They're running to finish it. They get in to position. You start to look at it. There's a certain position. You're taking it all in. You're looking at the patterns on the floor. You're looking at the stars. This isn't even a country. Then you got the sound. Then you got the energy. Then you got this word strength. Strength. Build up. Come back down, first person view, back to the blurred vision. Right now we've been through about 6 to 7 different camera angles, right? At this point you could have backed up here and you could have already made it a piece. Just go about this far. And that's it. That's the piece. This guy came all the way. Let's hear that sound again. And then he lets it rest. For that 100%. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to continue until he gets the love he deserves. There's enough people in this room. There should be more than 5 and 8. I'll shut it down. I'll do this for anybody, by the way. I'll do this. This is part of the strategy here. You're going to have to share this more than 5 times, and you're going to have to like it more than 8 times, because there's more people in this chat watching. We cannot continue and get to your piece until we start giving people the love they deserve. If you wanted, I'd do the same for you. If you came as hard as that, I'd do the same for you. And if anybody wants to try to battle that and say that that wasn't what needs to be done in this space, there we go. We got 9 likes. Can we get some more? Can we get some more? How many people we got in? How many people we got in here? Let's check. How many people? Okay, we don't have that many in here. So let's cut some breaks. Okay, let's get some breaks there. Be okay, all right? All right, we will, but you know, I'm gonna have to go up to bat for my people, man. I'm gonna have to go up to bat. Let's check this out. Alexander Shark in the house. Take a look at that. Everybody knows Alexander Shark. If you don't, get to know him right now. Shark 84 NFT. This shark is also tattooed on him. But what's this shark actually doing? Looks like a mother shark. Looks like a shark that's different than the shark next to him. Or is that a turtle next to him? Or is that another animal next to him, right? Then you got the divers here trying to inspect the shark. Is this a shark that's trying to tell you something, that they're getting tired of something? Is this a shark that's changing into something else? Is this just a regular shark? Is it a cyborg shark? What is it? Is it something from the deep state that's being controlled as a shark? Sharks are dangerous animals. Sharks inflict fear and pain, and at the same time sudden beauty. What is this? Is it a cry for help, or is it a reflection of what's happening, or is it just because somebody loves sharks? Appreciate you stopping by. I love that, the way that you did the water with the lines in the back. Love how you did that half shark, half robotic. And I love those little white dots you put up in there. You went really detailed. You can tell this is not AI. You can tell this is sort of hand drawn straight from the freaking mind, right? And I think it's amazing. I love the teeth. I love the way that you did those teeth. I love how you did those little rib, those sort of things on the jaws right there. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. If you knew how everything that he went through to get to the spot he's at, you would appreciate the token even more. You would appreciate the token even more. Let's get going here. Let's get going here. Share some women too. Check out Nahid Abedi coming through with what I want to consider green art. Why is it green art? Because it shows the plants, it shows nature, it shows beauty. I like those tattoos that you can see within the skin, and then it draws into those vines with those leaves around, trying to give it that jungle type of flavor. Really cool. Really cool stuff right there. Appreciate you stopping by, giving that. I love how you do the little face collage back into the green. It's just a great balance of greens within this within this whole piece right here. And by the way, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Let me bring this camera. I appreciate you stopping by today. I appreciate you sharing this with other people that you find in the space, and just sharing the link out in general. It's supposed to be pinned to the top of this page here. Let's see if we can't get that shared out there. Probably is. I'm just not able to see my notifications. Joshua Ryan Williams. Let's check him out and let's talk about it. You're in the bar, you're in the car, you're at a cafe. You know, there's a style of people indulging and going on about life and just being busy within their phones and catching them candidly and off guard, and then doing this black and white flavor where you're basically creating your own historical pieces by creating this vision of older style, right? Older style. And I like that. I like that that you get that from that black and white feel. I love how Josh captures that. It's not the first time he's captured that, and he continues to capture it. He's one of the only photographers that I know that black and white, which really keep the NFT space. I don't know anybody cataloging the NFT space like that, is my whole entire point, right? Um, let's take this off so we can concentrate a little bit more. Discovered Josh's photos recently, and oh my God, not only the discovery of his photos, but the discovery of who he is too, right? Because it's also about who he is. It's not just about his photographs. When you figure out his photographs and then who he is, and then you wrap all that into a token, you can understand that it can become valuable. Because more and more people will discover that, and more people that discover that end up bringing that value to the token. And you're just another testament if you say, I discovered Josh's photos recently, and oh my God, or if somebody says, Josh, well done, or if somebody says they really like Josh, these are testaments to the value of the token. And this is why I'm in the NFT space originally. Let's give Britt Brad a shot here, but which one am I going to pick between the two? Because she's always dropping this flame too. Let me see here. This. I really enjoy it. I like the colors. I like that comic feel. I like that cartoon feel. I like the mixture of. I haven't really seen this in AI. This sort of. Well, I think I've seen very few of them that are sort of painted in this comical style or this feel, and it just kicks off this sort of quality that I really like to fall in love with in this treehouse in the air of somewhere that I want to live, away from the bottom of the lands where nothing can get me, makes me feel safer than the tree with its whites, and then you got the clouds that are connected sort of. Or is that cotton? Is that one big cotton branch? Is that a cotton, you know? But when I look in the clouds, and it's a great choice. It's a great way to execute a great scene. I love how that wood treehouse sort of vibe is kicking back. This looks like a treehouse in 2050, right? Civilization is gone. Somebody, this is where I live. And to come down, I'm going to send down my little guest house, and you're going to come in my guest house, and I'll lift you back up, and then you'll come inside. You see what I mean? Ghost poet in the house. Oh my God. Okay. And so when I come across give my boy a share real quick. Oh, you like how I did that? I gotta go down there. But, when I come across people like Pickwish, if they're gonna let me, right? When I come across people like Pickwish, come on, and you take a look at that piece right there, the alligator with the cobras, the Komodo dragons. This is something that I may end up looking at to see what it would cost me, right? Because this is the type of piece that calls my name with me doing venom and macro photography and things like that with the dangerous animals. And Pickwish is just such a great artist. Please, please, please show love to Pickwish so that other people can understand the standards of our community and the standards of artists that are trying to be seen, so that other people can take advantage of the same victories. And yes, the detail is fire, but not only the detail, the concept. The concept is fire. Because if you look at the very bottom, there's a wave crashing in too, right? So it could be that they're saving the animals as well, right? But I just love that pencil style, black and white feeling. It's pretty badass. So definitely gonna like that and post. Here's another person that just, God dang it, he does it, doesn't he? He does it, doesn't he? He's always, I mean, Collins Doodle, bad artist, and I think that he spoils a lot of the community with his artworks on the chain. When, man, if you saw 3 or 4 of those on Super Rare, and that was it, and so you're lucky. Because I believe one day that's what's going to happen. It's going to kill the entire supply, kill all the access, and all you'll have is what's available. And that's why you need to pay attention to somebody like Colin Zoodle. This art and this style and the opinion of what it looks like or who it looks like or who it resembles is going to be felt by many when mass adoption occurs. Um, you know who this is. You know who it looks like, and you get it. The Dismantled DM. The Dismantled DM. Collins Doodle is he. Yeah, he is Mandela. Definitely interesting. I do not know him. Will follow. Can see from various angles the details fire. Reading the chat a little bit. Check this out. Check out this. Oh my God, this guy is so fucking good. Man. Dude, I can look at this thing for a long time. I can look at this thing for a long time. Um, it's just, it's really just that, it's that badass. And one second. I think when this person gets discovered for their art, a lot of people are going to look at it and respect it for what it is. And there's other artists with this sort of similar style that have already the details, the quality, the sort of play on old and new art and what you known as anime your whole life. This is the type of stuff that gets remembered. Look at the smoke up there. Look how smooth, Mandela, the smoke is. Check out how the what's that called? Gosh dang it. Come on, man. That thing in the back, right? I forget the name of it. Okay? Look at that thing in the back. Look at the fan spinning. Look at the lights. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Should be shared way more. Should be liked way more. Please stop by for Satoshi Nakamoto. This is amazing stuff, right? It's Ferris wheel is what it is. Gosh, that bothered me. And right before I scroll down, dude, look right there at the crane game picking up the panda. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, dude. I can't I can't continue until this person gets shared a lot. Look at the Coke machine. Look at the Coke machine. I'm gonna stare. Forgive me. I'm staring at the details. Amazing, man. Look at the bird. There's a bird on top of that sign rocking back and forth. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? And then how do I get one of your pieces? Like, I need some of that art. I'm a collector of Alexandra Saula. Fire, bro. Fire. Original fire. Look at this piece right here. This screams originality. This is a gorgeous piece. This username drops fire. Please show love to Alexandra Saula so that we can create a standard in our community of what art we are really calling fire. Because it ain't a lot of that other art. Check out this Blunts Burn. Blunts Burn, aka Kenzo, always comes through dropping this sort of trippy, acid, old school. I don't know if you remember with the black light when you used to hang these posters in your room. It's always got this certain feel and this certain flavor, and here he comes again using those bright colors. You got the little capsules there. You know, I'm at work, obviously, right? You got these hearts that show love. You just have this euphoric feeling coming out of this piece, and it's bright. You have the sun up top, right? Um, it's amazing. It's amazing. Thanks for stopping by. This is going to be, excuse me, this is going to be a feature of mine. Check out the one and only art of man. The art of man drops. The standard too damn high. It's over 900. Listen, the art of man. Thank you for the posts. Thank you for the tweets. The art of man is always. Look at this piece real quick. Just let's be quiet and just let it just stare. Let it stare into you, bother you. Just stare at it. Let it bother you. This is what we call dark art. When it disturbs you. This is a disturbing piece for me. The color choice, the red eyes, the sort of evil and loudness that I get from it, the darkness I get from it. But I love the way he's also done these backgrounds with all this sort of scribble scrabble and all these sort of paint and dripping in, and it's all natural. It's all natural. One thing I also like about the art of man is when I see this, thanks for the hearts, people throwing hearts, by the way. Everything you do to make me look cooler, I really appreciate it. Because that's how I'm getting paid here. Nobody pays me to do this stuff, but I love how the art of man does this stuff, like Alexander just did. And so when I go around the community and I see that, I already know who I'm speaking to. It's a brandable thing, and I just really love how he pulls that off. And I really appreciate you sticking around with me, building with me. I call that as well. But it's a blessing for this guy to be a ruby key holder of mine. Art of Man is very creative. Description of his works are a must read. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm definitely going to go when I have time. Let's give Manifest Dreams. I mean, this guy, Just joined Sly Guys, by the way. Thank you so much for joining Sly Guys. I think this piece just got sold, by the way, but the choice of the brightness and the flavor and the quality and the sun and the feeling of the palm trees in the back, and it looks like you're dealing with this sort of superhero. This could be Storm in a later stage, right? I mean, it's got that elegance, it's got that luxury feeling, it's got that sort of art feeling, and it's got that super 2050 battalion warrior with the, sharp crown or plate to the side. I mean, it's just astonishing to look at that piece. I love looking at creations and what people call final, and there's just another testament to that. Should be a lot more likes on that. This guy's always coming through, dropping some crazy. This is just some crazy stuff right here, man. It's like something getting morphed or eaten, but the color choices with the smoke and the embalming of good and evil standing on top of this sort of stage, getting taken over by this cyborg or whatever it is. It just makes you look at all the shapes and the reflections and the color choices and the metallic. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. And Francis Salme, he always does that. Look at the person slightly looking to the left in the middle right there. It's crazy good, man. It's crazy good. Um, Real quick, I'm going to open up Vera, make sure that he didn't share more than one piece with me. Because if he did, I want to look at all of them, but he did it, so I'm going to end up sharing this one. I'm also a collector of Vera, but check out this one. This looks like an old memory. This looks like something you could find on a postcard underneath the house. This looks like something that you could relate to. This keep you questioning, keep you wondering. This could be looked at as dark art. This could be looked at as a memory. This could be looked at a lot of ways. A lot of ways. I don't know if it's technically a bomb out there in the field. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at, but I can make a shape of a figure. And I just like that mysterious flavor. And I also love how you price and structure your AI works. And I'm glad to be a collector of that. And if you have any time to check out Vera and support these artists, I hope you do. Give them more than one like and one retweet here so they can feel included just like you would like. And then maybe we can stumble across your piece and show you your love. You know what I mean? Everybody wants love. Let's check out the one and only Amy Doodles. It's a good night, and it's got some flavor. And you got this whole cone of this world, and it starts off with this dirt. And it's pleasant to look at. I love the coloring in it. I love the little playfulness in it. I love the caterpillar. I love the little stuffed animals. I love the mushrooms. I see a good night up top. I see a good morning to the right. It's original. It's original. I should have featured it actually. You got the sun back there. You got these. I don't know. I think you could see this on a shirt. I think you could see it in a coloring book. I think you could see it in a children's book. It's very, very well done, and I think Amy Doodles does a great job at bringing these pieces forward. Let's check out Engage. Let's check out an ag. Wow, dude. Wow. This is stunning. Because it looks like a paint. It looks like a painting that got ruined. But then you can tell it's AI. But then is it AI? Right? Or is it, when you start looking at it, there's some texture, some paint, looks like. Right? You can see these sort of paint blotches and paint things. I mean, it looks like it's a combination now of a couple different styles and techniques, and so then you get this final sort of master, and it's beautifully done. It's got that sort of peaceful elegance to it, right? It's got that sort of mystery to it, just like your PFP when I look at it. Great job, great job. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate everybody stopping by. We've been going on for about 42 minutes now. 42 minutes. Let me bring this in front center real quick. 42 minutes. I'm still at work Friday. September 1st, 3:42, and I was willing to dedicate 1 hour to this, which we're closing in on in the next, looks like 18 minutes or, yeah, something like that. But what I want to do is make sure that, yeah, I know it was AI, but again, and Photoshop, great. So it's a couple combinations of the two in order to get that effect, and that's great. That's awesome. I wouldn't care if it was all AI or all Photoshop, but in the end of the day, it's whatever that person wants to say is part of that magic. Let's get this stand-up desk going here and make use of it. Give me 1 second. What's up? What's up, Kevin? What's up in Ag? What's up, Brit Brat? What's up, Ghost Poet? What's up, Alexander? Give me a second as I get this desk up. Look, man, appreciate y'all joining me. I appreciate y'all supporting me. I appreciate y'all telling the world about me. NFTfreaks.com. I do this stuff for artists. I'll do it anytime I can. It's 2:30 in the morning. Get your ass to bed, or stay up for the rest of the night. But I'm glad you tuned in. I'm really thankful for all of you that put me up on the pedestal and make people understand who I am and understand that there's a brighter, bigger picture than just sharing your friends or just, talking about one person or worrying about your own bags. This game is bigger than all of us. If you want a real future here, you got to share the future now. It's the people that are coming today that are going to shape the future. And it's us who help explain to the next generation what it is we're all doing here. This channel is going to get bigger. These explanations are going to get better. This streaming is going to get a lot more pleasant. I'm willing to bring tips. I'm willing to bring knowledge. I'm willing to bring wisdom. I'm going to replay this on NFTfreaks.com. Join our Discord if you haven't yet, the Galaxy NFT Freaks. We're going to be housing some projects there. Got some cool stuff happening there when the cycle comes back and we start shooting up. And there's going to be some special giveaways and certain things like that for people who are loyally sticking to these creations. And that's what matters the most, is holding on now when it's the hardest. So when we can, we're able to reward the loyalty back. And when it comes to rewarding, I guess since the SEC comes down on everybody so tough now, you don't need to speak about what it is you reward people with anymore. That's up to you and your crowd to figure out. And thank you for stopping by, Affection. Yeah, we can have guests. We can have people host. We can, I can bring in people right here at the bottom corner. It could be both of us. You never know. Obviously, my theme that I'm doing here isn't the best stream setup, but it's something to get us going. You know what I mean? We're obviously going to get better, but yeah, man, I'm going to be on all day when I leave here, and I appreciate everybody joining. Stay tuned. A lot more things coming for artists, and I'm going to be sharing art still out of that thread. Make sure you join me next time. Make sure you show up. Make sure you make these streams worth it. Like, subscribe, comment, follow, all of the above. If you're an artist that's tuning in right now, we could have went way harder if you would have joined me and wouldn't have been in that space is wasting your time. But, try to support people who are trying to do shit different. So the different can take off and we can have something different versus you always trying to go to the same old things like spaces and hearing people, hit bongs and shit like that. That doesn't do anything for me. If you check on me, you have to notice that I keep pushing the envelope. Then with that being said, I'm out. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all next time.